Gonna do exactly?
Interview you, is that okay?
I have to know what are you gonna interview me about?
About everything, about now, about
If you wanna become Muslim, then I will. That's what I'm here for, to make people Muslims. Okay, what is it about?
It's about the Muslim community in England, about the future, about the challenges there's, about racism, about Islamophobia, about a lot of.
Oh, that is a big subject.
That's big subjects, eh?
Yeah, to be honest, it's a big subject. And
where you live in London?
I live in West London, Shepherd's Bush.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not in Tower Hamlets.
Huh?
Not in Tower Hamlets.
I have brothers from Tower Hamlets.
Yeah.
I have people
because we are now filming also Tower Hamlets, the community there.
Yeah, there's a lot of Bengali community there.
Yeah.
There's Somalians as well.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there's a lot of Somalians in Tower Hamlets.
Yeah.
So you just are you Muslim? Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, I am.
Alhamdulillah. So I don't know which questions you want. I mean, I can't speak on behalf of all the Muslims here.
No, nobody can speak.
Yeah. I mean, what I'm going to speak is for
nobody can speak for 1 billion people.
Yes,
and nobody is allowed to speak.
You know, alhamdulillah. No, I mean, we as a Muslim scholars, I mean, not we, sorry, as a Muslim, as in Islam teach us to go back to the Muslim scholars. And especially when it comes to deen, we have, and the dunya as well, we have to go back to the people of knowledge, people of authority, the Muslims, and so on.
How's to live as a Muslim in Britain? How is it?
It's good, alhamdulillah.
Yeah?
Yeah, very good. And I mentioned that before. I said the best country for the Muslims in the Western world is Britain.
Yeah. And how was it after 7/7?
I mean, after 7/7 it was a bit hard, to be honest, due to people's ignorance, because people are unable to differentiate and distinguish between Muslims and those who are truly following Islam and those who are not following Islam. For example, ISIS and Al-Qaeda and other than them. Yeah. But alhamdulillah, to be honest, I've been living in this country over, now it's come up to 19 years. 19 years. And British people, they're very understanding people, you know. Alhamdulillah, when we give da'wah, a lot of people accept Islam here. I mean, even after 7/7, a lot of people accept Islam and everything. Yeah. Because why? People, I'm a Salafi, by the way. I'm following the Salaf methodology. Yeah. And we've been warning against extremists, the likes of ISIS or the Qaeda, since the early 80s, you know, or early 90s, like Sheikh bin Baz, Saudi scholar, which people claim that the Wahhabis, especially in Holland. In Holland, they cannot differentiate between Khawarij, which we call Khawarij extremism, and the extremists, and they say Wahhabis. They are not Wahhabis because Muhammad Abdul Wahhab, he was a great Islamic scholar, and he was teaching the people to go back to the true teaching of Prophet Muhammad alayhi salam. Me personally, I was a Sufi before, and then I became a Salafi, and because I read the books of Imam Muhammad Abdul Wahhab, and when I read the books, Allah said, Prophet Muhammad said, the companion said, and that is Islam. As for Sophia, my father said, my grandmother, she saw a dream, my grand-auntie, she saw, no, that's not the teaching of Islam. Islam, Allah said, Prophet Muhammad said. So what's happening in the Western world, they have to learn and understand that those extremists, they have nothing to do with the teaching of the great scholar of Islam, Muhammad Abdul Wahhab. And that's what we had to do. After 7/7, we had to come out and explain that to the people. And the people, they were very welcoming. You know, even I remember...
but how does your views or your way of life blend in the European way of life?
I mean, alhamdulillah, in Britain...
Because we know Wahhabism in Saudi Arabia, that's the example, the place where it is.
There's no Wahhabism, to be honest. This term is not... I don't accept... No, it's not. This is a myth.
What is it in Saudi Arabia?
It's a Salafi teaching. Saudi Arabia. They are upon the way of the Salafi, and Saudi, they are very tolerant with the other teaching of Islam of al-madahib. For example, madhab al-Shafi'i, madhab al-Hanbali, they are Hanabila, yes. Madhab al-Maliki. For example, they had teachers from Morocco, Taqid al-Hilali. They had teachers from Mauritania, Muhammad Aman al-Shanqiti. They had teachers from Nigeria, Omar Fallata. But people lie against them. You know, they do lie against them, especially in the Western world and some non-Muslim.
But how is it for you in the Western world?
Alhamdulillah, I live here, alhamdulillah, in Britain. Alhamdulillah, I'm very...
Well, is it difficult for you?
In what way is it difficult? Like, look, I'm wearing like Islamic.
Because I know from Wahhabi people, they want to live in a pure state.
Pure what? Pure state?
Islamic state.
Yeah, where is the pure Islamic state?
I don't know, I'm just asking you, where is it?
There's no pure Islamic state anyway, because at the end of the day, we are human beings, we make mistakes. Yes, there is Muslim countries, yes.
But you wouldn't rather live in another Muslim country?
I mean, I've been brought up in this country before. My wife is from here. You know, my kids were born here.
Yeah.
But you never know. Maybe I can change my mind after. You understand? You never know.
It could be with you.
Yeah, I mean, anything can happen, you know. I mean, you know, you never know, inshallah. But me personally, here, I can speak for myself. And even I speak, here, alhamdulillah, we can practice our religion. They give us the freedom to preach Islam.
You could live in a country like France?
No,
where
no.
it's different, secular, as you know.
France is the biggest hypocrite. I would not like to live in France. You know, France is the biggest hypocrite.
Because
You know
of
why
the-
they are hypocrites?
No?
I'll tell you why. France, they are saying, I hope you put that on a video, you know? No cutting, yeah?
Yeah.
You're
No,
not gonna
no.
cut.
Why should they?
Because me, I'll say straightforward.
Yeah.
France are the biggest hypocrites. Why? France, they saying to the Muslim sisters, you have been forced to wear niqab, burqa, yeah? Even though those sisters who are wearing niqab, majority of them are reverts. Their families are not Muslims. France authority is going to show the Muslims in France the true meaning of freedom. How? By forcing them by taking off hijab. Is that not hypocrisy? Be just.
It's not the freedom of expression or freedom of religion, of course. Yeah.
Is that not hypocrisy? That's my question.
It's the rules of the country.
But okay, a rule of the country, you cannot force no one to dress the way they want. Yeah, but you can force. That's hypocrisy.
They changed the law, yeah.
Yeah, hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's their figure.
You can't speak his corner if you become wrong.
No,
Yeah,
no,
it's hypocrisy.
It's not my. No, but it's not my.
You have to be just.
I am not the judge to judge it if it is. It's upon them. There are also people who said.
Okay, no, sorry,
Just,
sorry.
just let me talk.
Yeah.
There are also people who said, yeah, we gave too much freedom to certain kinds of Muslims.
Okay.
That's why certain groups have been grown in the West, like terror group, Al Qaeda and whatever. They also called London as an ideologic place. We had the Finsbury Park with Abu Hamza and all this stuff. That's the other view, that people say we give too much freedom that this type of things could grow. What do you think about this? When they say
Yes, I do agree. Look, as a Muslim,
Yeah.
when there's something is true,
we
I
have
do,
also challenges as
No,
a community.
I do agree with that.
Yeah.
I do agree that in Europe they gave a lot of freedom to the extremists. Okay, I do. But do you know why? Because in the 90s, when these terrorists they were going around killing the Muslims in Algeria, those terrorists they were coming to European countries, and European countries were protecting them. Now the hypocrisy. But when they start killing them in their own countries, they said no, they are terrorists. But they were terrorists in the 90s. They were terrorists when they were killing the Muslims in Saudi. They were terrorists when they were killing the Muslims in Egypt. They were terrorists when they were killing the Muslims in Algeria. I remember when I came to this country, I went to...
When did you come?
I came around 2001, okay? That was 2001. When I went to the mosque of Abu Hamza mosque,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
The Finsbury
I was
Park.
not practicing that time. I was not practicing. I was with my friend. He said, we have to go pray Jumu'ah prayer.
How was it for you when you went there?
Well, listen to this, yeah? I have to pray Jumu'ah prayers. You went there, we got late. Inside the mosque, there is an article. By Allah's praise, that's what they're saying. By Allah's grace and praise. We have killed 10 Algerian soldiers. I said to my friend, what are you bringing me? What's this place? Algerian soldiers are Muslims, and these people are celebrating, and we're in Britain, openly. So they are terrorists. Yes, I do agree. However, if I invite you to my house, I said, listen, what's your name by the way?
Sinan.
Sinan, yeah? I said, Sinan, you know Sinan, the cartoon Sinan?
Yeah, I know.
You know Sinan, yeah, Sinan.
It's in the Middle East, very popular.
That's Imagine I said, Sinan, come to my house. You are free to do whatever you want to do. Dress the way you want to dress, you are free. When you come to my house, I said, no, you can't dress this way, that way. You're going to say, Shamsi, you are hypocrites. Because beforehand, if you clarify to me, there is a conditions I have to follow, then you are a man, you are truthful. France, they drive us crazy. They come to my country, claiming they want to teach us freedom. They say to the Algerian woman, take off hijab, that's oppression. You should dress the way you want to dress. No one should force you. But in France, they said democracy, la liberté. All people come to France. When people came to France, no, we were joking, man. You cannot wear this way. That's hypocrisy. Like Saudi, alhamdulillah, straightforward. Saudi, they said, listen, we are a country ruled by Sharia. Before you get visa, you have to follow these rules. If you're happy with it, marhaban, ahlan wa sahlan. If not, we are straightforward. But if you tell me come to my country, do whatever you want to do, yes, you can dress the way you like to dress, you can say whatever you want to say, then when I come to the country, you turn on me, that's called double standard.
Yeah, that's good.
Alhamdulillah.
Can I ask you something without these people? Just one personal thing.
Why, you want to
In a
give me some
second.
money or something?
No money. Just a small.
No, without your camera, because if it's gonna be, if
No.
it's gonna be a camera, I have to bring my own camera as well, in case, you know.
Brother, what's your name?